Welcome back. This is Ryan Raven. Today we're playing Mine Mongol the demo. Let's hit play. It's a Steam game. It's an early access demo. Welcome to the Mine Mongol demo. Thanks for playing. This is an early development version of the game. Please note, UI and sounds are temporary placeholders. The saving loading system is still work in progress. Many other features are still work in progress. Your feedback helps us improve. Enjoy the demo. And of course, you click I understand. We're going to click new game. And of course, we're going to say start a new game. Are you sure you want to start a new game? This will overwrite your existing save file. There's only one save. You're coming down an elevator shaft. Alright, once we hit the bottom, you see the first objective is welcome to mine shaft. Collect pickaxe. So your W is forward, your A is left, your D is right, your S is backwards. Tab is your inventory. It says up here tab, inventory is tab. Interact with an object is F, example with, and then grab physics is E. And of course tab. So this is your quick bar here. If your quick bar is full, it goes in inventory, but when you're like this, it doesn't show you have inventory, right? Shift is your run. Control is your crouch. Space is jump. So we see our pickaxe. So the first thing you want to do is grab fixes. You want to hit E. So you're interacting with it. What you want to do is just hit F. And you're going to take it. It puts it automatically in your quick bar. Alright, so now we have a new objective. Is mine and deposit iron ore times 5. Reward is $50. And you unlocks ore magnet. Alright, so we're gonna mine this. And then it's 2 hits, and then depends on the rock chunks, you're getting 2 to 3. Of course it's gonna be like that. Really? You're not gonna show me you get 3? Because they're all bigger. There's more than what I need. There's 3, there's a little one, but sometimes it's like medium-sized ones. So these are super big, that's why I'm getting 2. Yeah. Alright, we'll find out later. Alright, so now you hit E to interact. So hover over to it, highlights, hit E. You can pick it up. There we go. And before we go too far, say escape. This is your save. Right, there's currently only 1 save slot. So what does suck is there's an autosave. You can't change anything. So if you can't name their save either. So your autosave will overwrite your manual save. Right? There's options here because obviously being a demo, there could be issues, bugs, glitches, whatever. So this one, clear all physics or objects, except what's in filters. We'll explain in a minute when we get filters. It just basically clears, like all those things on the ground there will disappear if I hit this. Toggle HUD, which is P, which is all this stuff, for example, for screenshotting purposes. You have to turn off all your auto miners. You can turn on all auto miners. And then if you get stuck, you click this one. It's pretty cool. It's like a little shotgun sound, and you respawn back in the elevator shaft. And what does suck is there's a ladder here. If I get up there, you can't climb it. There's no way to go back up. So it's an automation game, but you're in a cave. So let's go ahead and pick these up. Get the next objective. I will say as a tip is don't go too far on your objective because the next objective will require stuff that you probably just did. Example, now I have the next one. Purchase orb magnet from the computer shop. This is a new menu. So what's nice about it, if I wanted to, I can hit add a cart and then hit purchase. If I have the money, I can hit shift and it'll be a multiple of 10. Of course up here there's different, I'm getting rid of that. Because if you were to say add to cart and hit escape and then come back in, it's still there to purchase that. so I just want to get rid of it. So I want the magnet, which is in tools, and then go ore magnet, which costs 50 bucks, exactly what we just got. Alright, so now we're going to pick it up. You couldn't see, but it fell from the elevator shaft. So watch for falling objects. We're going to take it. So now with this, we need 20 iron ore and 20 coal ore. Rewards $400. And we unlocked Auto Miner MK1. We want the Auto Miner so we don't have to sit there and do this manually. So we're going to go around and just collect this. And once again, hit R, or you can hit left mouse button to just launch it a little bit. So we're going to mine some more stuff. We need coal. Is this faster, I think, to go around and mine around? And then to do each one and pick and put it in. And plus, we want some build space, right? It's an automation game, so we're going to be making stuff to automate this. Okay, to find out once I do these chunks here, like there's no way to me to get chunks, those same chunks again. That's a little dark. We'll come back to that area. Just in case people think it's going to be a scare jump or nothing, there's no enemies in this game. At least not in the demo. I can't say what's going to happen in the full version. Because you would think in a cave you have spiders or something. There's nothing. So you think, oh, we're going to attack. No. It depends if we'll go down this tunnel. Well, there's a tunnel here, there's a tunnel back here. It opens up more, but this is like your biggest area for building. The dev did say, because right now this is a Steam game, so you have to go through Steam and discussions, and probably know there's no website. And they did mention that in the full release there would be a bigger starting area, it's a more bigger open cave. Which is fine for me, because we have never seen all my stuff yet, but I always try to make stuff as compact as possible. I mean, when you first start playing, it's not, and then you try to, it's just a habit, or make it better, more efficient. Alright, so I should probably look, we're probably way over on iron, but I'm not going to care. We're about to get $400, as long as this gives us at least 100. We can buy a miner. The miner costs 500. That's more than 100. It unlocks miner, so if we go up here, I can't even buy it. There's a couple of things like this you have to wait. Like the hammer's locked, which lets you break down the stuff without hitting F. Maybe the machine, auto miner, it's locked. Everything is locked. So you see all these, there's conditions. We need 4 more coal. There's 2. There's probably some over here. I'm not worried about spending too much there. Okay, now we can unlock it. So I'll show you. I happen to be there, but it's not hit machines. Add a cart. Purchase. See how big this box is? This was what I was talking about earlier. If you bought like 4 of them, it'll be 4 separate boxes. They'll start to stack up, and then you can kind of jump and then hit your F to collect. Like here, F is collect. Which I would confirm for pickup, but it's nice that you can get it. And if not, sometimes you have to just purchase something else, like another conveyor belt or something. And then, if it jammed with a big box, it might dislodge it. But now with the new system, because, like I said, if you were to buy 100 straight conveyors, right, it would be 100 individual boxes. Now, this new way, it'd be one box, let's say times 100 on it. So it'll be one box, and then those are pretty small, actually. For example, on the miners, if I bought 10, it'd be 10 boxes stacked straight up. Now it'd be one box that says times 10. There's a lantern here. We're going to take it. It sucks now because we lost some lighting, but now if you hold it, right? We really don't need it. We should have left it. This is still back here for now, so we can drop it. There we go. Now you have some light back here. You see there's some more stuff to mine. We're gonna get a miner up though. You see number 3 is our miner. So this is the closest one to here, so I do that one first. And if you're near it, it'll say iron ore 94%, crushed iron 5.7%, emerald gem 0.3%. There's one with emeralds and diamonds. You have to be careful because of different objectives throughout this. Without a spoiler type of thing, but you have to get a lot of them. So you don't want to be selling them too soon, although it's money. So we'll let this build up till we get enough to buy a conveyor belt. So we hit a magnet. For me, it was 2 in a quick bar. I'm gonna go around, and of course, you have a chance for emerald or diamonds when you mine something. You're hearing me go woohoo when I get one, but I'll make sure I say it. Yeah, that's what I said. This is the thing about this box. It's pretty small. You have to get it just right in so many seconds. We're just wanting money. But now, like I said, we're going to buy some conveyor belts. I'm going to hit shift to see how many I can buy. Purchase. We don't have enough, but we had exactly enough. See how it says times 10 on it? And it has a little icon of conveyor belt. Now that that's there, we can start to do this. R is to rotate. Up here, I'm going to show R is rotate. Q, which doesn't have this, it didn't tell you on this one, so it doesn't have the option. But Q is like, if I were to hit Q on certain ones, it can reverse the rotation. You'll see it on special objects. Like there's a 1 in and 2 out type of thing. And then here we need a curve. But I don't want to sell exactly yet. Example right here, this is one reason right here. I want this. I don't want to be selling that yet. That is an emerald. And then this one doesn't even have a chance for diamonds. So I want to pick those out. Oh, look at that. We got 2 right off the bat. Alright, let's clear this up a little bit. Like we did all this, right? We don't want to wander in that cave yet, or that cave. We don't need to. Alright. Just making sure there's no more emeralds. Sell it. We need to unlock the ore crusher. So we need to deposit 50 iron ore to unlock the crusher. And as soon as we get the crusher, we want to start that because the ore crusher is used for a lot of the rest of the game. So while we're waiting, we could go. Sorry, there's some coal that looks just on the ground. They're kind of flat, so kind of like this. And sometimes they're hard to. Other rocks look like that. Alright, and there's a cave in. I don't want to go. Know if I want to go too far yet. This is where you're looking for a jump scare, right? As of right now, there's, like I said, there's no enemies. Alright, and go into the latter part of the cave. I'm gonna grab my magnet and start collecting the stuff. Make sure I grab up here. Because you see right now, it says grab mode's everything, change mode is Q. So if I hit Q, which won't let me do yet. Not a resource is not a filter, so if I let go of that, see, oh, it's gonna do it. Huh, that's weird. Oh, okay, there it is. So if I hit Q, it's gonna pick it up. It's magnetic, right? If I do that, I have to redrop it. So now it won't pick it up. Alright, I don't have, oh, I need, 100 coal, so yeah, we're fine. We'll just deposit this. We'll get the first one done. Purchase ore crusher from the computer shop. So that'd be machine. Ore crusher is 200. Purchase that. Now I want to see. I might need a corner, or we're gonna need a slope. We're gonna need 2 slopes minimum. We're gonna need some more straights. And then corner, it's like a bend. I was purchasing 3s, but I can only get 2. Because you only get like a zag right, and then you might have to zag back left. But sometimes you have to go around something, you need 3. See how it kind of fell like this? Oh, I didn't pick up my other boxes, I don't think. Alright, so now we have 4. And what I'm going to do, see how you have to come from the top. It's kind of hard to see. And your mouse wheel is your rotate between your quick bar stuff. I forget what it was. So right here, I'm going to place this here. And I see that arrow is pointing to the right now. I want it to point to the left. Q doesn't do anything. So that means on this, I'm not sure how far back, we need to slant the slope. I start at the top, it's just easier. Now this is the one example, if I hit Q, it'll change the direction. Alright, hey, we lucked out. Now I'll just throw this back here. Now what sucks is because this can drop emeralds. Emeralds and diamonds, if they go in here, they just break. They don't get broken down to smaller parts. Like example, you'll see here, this stuff's getting crushed up. Coal. I'm debating whether to show this. This is like a video number 2. Coal, I've had it different times where if it crushes it, it'll give you 2 pieces. Is worth the same value total as 1 piece of coal. But if I have some other coals that were bigger, it might give you 3 pieces of coal. But it's around the same price regardless if you crush it or not. And as of right now, there's no reason for coal, which is kind of weird. So I'm just putting this in. I'm trying to see if I can find something. Now let's see if that unlocked by any chance. Did it unlock a sorter? It's $100. Yes, we'll buy the sorter. We'll bring one of this with us. There's a couple ways of doing this, but for now, it's just easier to do it this way. So right here, what I want to do before this, I'll pick it up, make sure you collect it. See, it looks bigger, but it's not that big. So right here, I'm going to put the sorter in. You see how there's arrows? So if I hit Q, it will change which way. The top is what you want to filter. I'm going to filter it that way. I'm waiting for a piece of coal now. We don't care if coal goes in, but we don't want that going in, and then hit E, and then hit E again to drop it. Oh, there's a piece of chunk there. So now we're going to have an output here. Be careful, for example, say I wanted to go like this. You'll see this will block it. There's an edge on it. So I can't do that, which sucks. So this is where your bang comes in play. And then we'll go straight for now. Eventually we can change it. So right now, gems are going to go that way. And if I find a piece of coal, because when I want coal, I can't find coal. I'm just using the magnet. Okay, I'm going to drop it and use my E to pick it up. But now if coal goes in, it goes there. There's no point crushing it. We need 500 crushed iron, and we still need coal. And then I'm going to take whatever I got and throw it against it. And for now, what I always tend to do is go one path where it's at, in case this happens to fall with something else on the line and it goes backwards, it won't fall on the ground. That's where you get lag, where you get a bunch of stuff on the ground or a bunch of crust stuff. That's why I'm trying to get rid of it, since I don't have the next objective to actually use it. You don't want to be, like, on the ground. Alright, for now, we're going to pick this up. We're going to take it. Alright, so the next one, if you pull out your conveyor, you see the next one's here. So if you want to get this going, it's sometimes hard to see without having it as a ghost. I'm going to go this way with it. And then come back to here. I lucked out and bought enough. If not, go buy more. We have enough for another miner actually. So however long it took you to get into the next miner, this is not a speed run anyway. So machine, auto miner, purchase, and make sure you collect it. Which is just hit an F when you get near it. Alright, so we're gonna pull that out, which is number 5 key. It's gonna change on whatever. You can hit tab and then move these around. For example, I want that one there or something. I usually keep the pickaxe and the magnet on 1 or 2. Alright. So, for example, if I were to do this, sample right now with resources not in filters, I can't pick those up. Oh, and I just need that part of the filter. So I can do this. See, now it's in a filter, I can't pick it up. If I hit Q now, I can pick all of it up. I'm gonna drop it. I want this out. So now those are going to be sold because those have my filter. You only need one of these. However, what I want to do is take one of these. Yeah, of course. And then jump. This is a based off of like quick engine, it seems like. So I'm gonna get down here and hurry up and try to collect those. All right, I want one of those because it was a crouch piece. So for the filter, I told it. There's a diamond. I didn't know diamond. Oh, the next one must have diamond. I'm gonna put diamond in here. That's our next filter, and we need a big piece of coal. It doesn't matter if it looks medium size or large size. You're still coal, and then they call the little one crushed coal. So I need that as a filter. And there is no crushed diamond or emerald because it just shatters. I should do one so you hear. If you hear like last break, that's what happened. Because it's hard to get that diamond. Normally I'm off doing something else for a diamond comes into play. Okay, now I'm gonna hit Q, so now it's resources not in filters. So I can pick this up. I'm gonna throw it against the back of the miner, so it's not going past it. It does suck here is on either side of it you cannot build, but you can build directly behind it for that little bit. So eventually we'll have something here. I wish we can do ghost stuff, like to make a ghost of it, like some other games do. So you can kind of plan out your factory a little bit. So now we need more crushed iron, and we still need coal. We need 500 for another miner. So if I hit the conveyor, I can see that I can build 4 up here. Unless I can see from here, I can build 1 there. There's 1 up above. Ooh, you know, there's 1 here, and then there's 1 back here. And if I get close, I don't know if it'll tell me without actually being on it. Yeah. Oh, wrong one, wrong spot. Maybe out this way. Yeah, it won't let me do it. I was hoping that it would show you what's in it. You have to have a miner to show what's going to be. That we're close. I don't know why we're not getting enough coal. And we did clear this out back here, right? Just I brought this with me, just for video purposes. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. Oh, look. There's one on the ground. Magnet. Okay, we're just going to throw this out here. For now, we're just going to drop this G on the ground. We're going to come in this cave. Right, get our pickaxe. We're going to mine some stuff in here. I don't know if you heard that too. It sounds kind of like a bat, but there's nothing. You see there's something up there, but there's a better way of getting there than the way I'm going. However you want to do this spot. I'm going to grab these and bring them up. And what I do is aim up high, so if you hit the ledge and you go up, you'll see that I probably dropped some. So there, you can always just launch it too. Make a pile towards the exit. Oh, there's one right here we missed. That makes me wonder, we got that one right. If you're good at jumping puzzles type of thing, you're finding your next area, I'm pretty good. If not, wait till you have a conveyor belt, or you can buy a platform, like how those kind of look. Because if you fall all the way down, there's kind of a jump puzzle to get out. I will say that it is a lot better now because of Quake physics. I'm assuming it's Quake because it feels like it. I'm not sure what the actual engine is. Could be Unreal, right? I don't know if it says that or not. I need to look at all the acknowledgements. Alright, I'm gonna throw that down below for now. So if you're good, fall down. If not, don't. And don't think, oh, that's gonna hurt me. I'm trying to show you if I come up here even. Nope, no damage. Actually, I don't think you can get damaged. Alright, let's mine. Wherever you want to start at, wherever you landed at. We're just gonna mine. We'll probably jump in puzzles with that rock. Some people will leave this so it's easier to get up. Once you take rid of this, it's still... Before, you had to do like a sideways jump, and... I mean, now you don't have to. I can just jump up there. You see how high you jump. It's like you have less gravity than before, I think. Rock on the ground. Coal on the ground. And if you look back here in the cave, the dark, this is like one of the ones. These can drop diamonds, emeralds, both. So it gotta be one of each. It'd be nice if it was more diamonds because later on you get a lot more diamonds. Like a lot of machines will give you emeralds. It's the diamonds only. Not all of them. Like the percent is so low. Alright. Alright, are we done? I'm looking because I did not see it in my last playthrough that there was like something like this. I'm gonna drop this, but get my pickaxe. See, those kind of like those rock we just did. I want to say there was something hiding, but so I guess that's the first secret I showed you, not the normally the first one you'll come across. Right, so jump. I mean, however, it's easier on one side versus the other. Like, look for the slope here. I'm just jumping. I didn't even hit shift. I just jumped and then right at the same time. Looking around. I'm gonna make sure I have everything again. Because see, that you hear me hit the ground, means I can drop something. So I'm gonna look upwards and jump backwards even. Oh, I missed it. Really? Alright. And make sure there's nothing hiding up here. And then look around, that's the next sledge. I'm going to show you, before you had to hit shift and run. Oh, I did drop one. Oh, maybe I didn't. Sorry, hold. Look up. You can, I thought you can get on this one too. But it's just, right here, forward jump. You don't have to even hit shift. Before you had to. So they made the jumping puzzle a little bit easier. Alright, so now we're just going back, picking up all the rocks along the way. I keep seeing stuff. Oh, there's my, Alright, now we're gonna come up here. Now you gotta watch, filters take, like one piece every so many seconds. So it does, I'm gonna show you that they can get backed up, and that's what happens, things fall on the ground. Or if you had another conveyor next to it, it'll be on the conveyor. So I'm just trying making sure that this is working correctly. So we got enough, oh, not enough coal. Purchase blast furnace from the computer shop. We're gonna hit F. We need a blast furnace. I'm telling you what, you need at least 3. The first part is probably just 1, but I'm gonna buy 3. Any leftover money, I know I need a slope. Because it has to come from the crushed, where we're crushing at, to go up, and it's too high, like the other one, to get to the crusher. And then, we probably need some S-curves. And we're gonna need a splitter. We're gonna need a T-junction conveyor. I'm doing each one so I know I have enough money, because as I'm doing this, you see, we're not paused, right? We're not, so the game's still running. And then, how many corners? As I purchase enough. Purchase a couple more. And then I don't need a... Later on we'll do ledges. So for now I'm going to buy everything I can in straight conveyors. And like I said, make sure you collect everything. And it'll go to quick bar, it fills up how you picked it up, if you don't already have one in inventory. So you see this one? We need to rotate it. You can't just interact and rotate it. So we're going to plan for it. So we can kind of tell it's going to go out, making sure the arrows did go up. We're going to have a blast furnace here, or at least you think you do. Oh, we need a filter. We need a filter. So I go straight. You can go right into a filter, but if it backs up, it will start to fall, and it'll fall off the sides right away. Where at least if it's flat, you have an extra little bit of storage. And this is where it's fun, because it's trying to auto snap and doesn't want to auto snap right. So it's easier if you come down from below. There we go. F, we need a splitter, which is $100. Right, so now that's 5 now, I think, or 6. Alright, so you see the arrows? Like we did here. So the arrows is what it's going to go from the left out to the right. Anything filtered will go out the orange arrow. So for now, I want everything I don't want filtered to the left. Right? Because when I do this, I want this to line up with the one above it, making sure it is lined up. There we go. Now this one, I want the splitter. You see how I can hit Q to rotate. If I hit Q, it changes it to a converter. So you have like in, left, and right, I can rotate it. And then out, the example's towards me right now, but if I rotate it's the other way. And if I hit Q, it makes it into a splitter. So it comes in one way and then goes out left and right. The example, I can rotate it. The problem with that is on smaller objects, most things will come down the middle and it gets stuck in the middle. If it's on the left side, it'll go to the left. If it's coming down the conveyor on the right side, it'll come on the right. So what I mean by that, if you had a conveyor, we don't have the stuff. You need something to come up on the left, so it stays on the left, and you need something to come out from the other side to stay on the other side, so it'll stay on the right side. It stays on the closest side to it, right? So for now, with small objects, it kind of splits. It's the bigger iron ingots or whatever we're gonna do. So on this one, we're gonna want that to fall in here. And then what I'm trying to say is we want this one to fall on that side. So we need a space for the conveyor belt. However, I'm gonna go one back. We're gonna go this way. So we can combine them or whatever. It depends on your objective. We're not trying to get too far ahead. So it's like, so we need to get to this one here. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to make sure, for example, you can see that this one's here. We need to get through here. And see, there's a wall there. So this has to come up through here. So that's why I want to, like example, is planning. So basically I want to have these conveyors come through, go back here on the line to get sorted. I don't want to go directly into anything. Now, we could have a sorter back here to have it, but I'm just playing your base. I kind of played, I kind of know my layout. I've changed it every few times. Oh, look, little rock. Sorry, not my first time, but this will show you that you can kind of see some things without actually finding it. So now what we have to do is on here, before I change what it's doing, I need to do this. So it's up to you here. What's nice about this is you have a little bit of a ledge, so when stuff falls in here to be smelted, it has a ledge. So I need 4 and the rest straight for now. We always need straight to make sure you collect it, and nothing like running away and have to realize you have to come back to the elevator shaft, even though you can't leave the elevator shaft. And like some of this is jumping, like the jump is pretty good. But if you have trouble, just put a conveyor down lower, like up a little higher, so you can jump on it and jump again. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bend this here, one past, and then bend it again. The problem is with bends, for example, see I put a conveyor next to it. You see there's a gap. So you have this little V here. So like to come up on it, like, you don't want to have something come onto it. Because as of right now, without using one of these combiner splitters, there's no way on a regular conveyor to do it. There's an angled one you have to get. But if you see, if I place this, there's a little wall there now. See, there's a wall, so everything will stop there. Unless it piles up and somehow goes over. So I want to go this way and then come straight in to there. But you see here, there's a little of an edge. I don't think they'll fall through there unless it falls down. So this is where I said I would use, since we have some money, it's called a conveyor ledge. I want to buy a stack of them, which is 10. We're going to need a whole bunch more. So what I would do now on that one is, there's other things you can use later, but you have to unlock it and they're more expensive anyways, is to put it there like this. So technically now you should have a square with a little bit of a lip. So in case it starts filling up, they don't just fall on the ground. And now with the conveyor, if it does, it's trying to bring it back in. And I'll do the same thing over here. That's why I left the space on the one side. Right, and if you want on this side, and I'm not worried about these two sides, because if it does start to back up, it'll just fill over on the here, because this is lower than the angle. So it'll just go to the next one. Then if I want, I can put something here to block it. Like I can put more here if I wanted to, so it could back up more. But if it does that, it's going to start to spill over anyways. So you know, this just gives you a little bit of wiggle room. All right, so now what we need to do is we need this objective. Let's take this and then quickly turn it. See, it kind of auto snaps since we have that built. But if I want to, I can take my magnet, come down here. And I'm just gonna sell that because I seen coal in there. You do not want coal going in here, and until we get something else. Now I just told you, gold ingot, we need gold to come in here. That's what this other one's gonna be for. It's gonna be for gold. It will keep up. It's just, we have a lot more iron in the game than anything else. So, which is good because as of right now, it wants you to, there's a lot of iron objectives. And we're gonna take this and just directly sell. Whoever gold comes out for now. And then we gotta have an out for this, right? We need more conveyor belts. While we're here, tool, we're gonna buy a hammer now. Hey, we see it fall that time. Pick it up, pick hammer. Whatever object you want to, number you want to put it on. Example, I want to do that. But my tools are there. And my lantern, which I dropped, was 0. But wherever you want to put it. Right, it's gonna fill the next slot automatically when you pick it up. So now I said I needed some straight, right? Transport. I'm gonna buy, how many can we buy? We'll buy 20. Times 20. Because now we did this, we might need some more angles too. As you see, this is falling down on the ground. This is a nice pass-through. You see here, it'll hit a wall, so we need that angled one. As iron ingots, that should be okay. If not, we'll find out in a second. Oh, that big pile might not, but normally. Yeah, it's gonna shift it left, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, it's because of it's hitting that. Alright. So no big deal. Oh, that is the main. Did I have the silver one? I don't think so. No, if anything. Well, eventually I know I'm going to have multiple lines. We'll do this. Now you could use the S curve, but I tell you what, later on, I guess it doesn't matter here. We're gonna do this though. We're gonna pick this one up and we're gonna make it go onto that conveyor. So now you have the left and right, so we can split later if need be. But this, now we have 2 lines going out. And then for now, and then we'll need a straight. There we go. So it's, we'll see if this blocks it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So let's just throw a bunch on here and see if they go through. They do. So that's good. We fixed that problem. And whatever on the iron or there. It's a sacrifice. Because there's no way to change except for filters or not filters. There's no way to change. Ooh, there's a diamond. We need 3 diamonds. Did we get more yet? No. It's about time. I'm trying to think of how they did the video. I did the last one. It was super long, and it's like, it was hard to... I had issues, too. Might be it. Gold ingot. So we need to go do gold. I think this is a good place to stop, because we have to get gold. Gold. None of these have gold. We have miners. We're gonna need more conveyor belts. So let's go ahead and buy another machine though. And we're waiting on. Is 3 enough? I know we need some more angles. We're gonna need some slopes. I think 2 for now would be good. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's only 2, but we need a lot of straights. But we need a couple conveyor ledges. I'm not sure how many. I'm gonna buy 5. There's probably not enough, and then everything else in straight, and whatever else I can buy in straight. 1 more. Come on. As I'm holding here. Then we'll pick it up and we'll end it because we have to go get gold. Alright, make sure you pick everything up. See on that nice stack going on. I missed how high it was. Alright, so we're gonna do gold next. We need gold ingots. We have plenty of iron ingot. If need be, because there's to be another objective for iron ingots. If you want, without screwing everything up. I didn't mean to pack. We just throw everything on the ground. I'm gonna have some more conveyors. Let it pile up. And if you want, that way we can do this. Like I said, your game lagged. Just because, like I said, we don't want to get too far because, for example, see that 46, we have 6 over the objective. For example, say I have 100. It does not count any of that towards the next objective. So it's just best to put them on the ground. You don't want your ores on the ground. But we're gonna go get gold next. And I'm trying to be, well, there, 1 secrets, right? We kind of showed 1 already in the jumping puzzle. Yeah, we'll end it in the next one. This has been Rotten Raven. Thanks for watching. We're gonna save it before I leave. There we go. So you see that I saved. All right, thank you.